Hello Internet, and welcome back to our unnamed park after our longest break yet. So yeah, I did say in the comments that I would disappear to December. I didn't actually mean it at the time, but it sort of just happened. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but you know, it's whatever. Just life sometimes gets in the way of Planet Coaster. So, you know, what can you do? Anyway, we're back in the game, and we have an absolute behemoth of a coaster today. This is the largest coaster I've ever built in this game. Actually, that's a lie, I have built larger on this channel, but, you know, those don't really count. It's the largest coaster I've ever built for a park, and, you know, this is always the plan to have in this park. The plan was always to have the tower coaster in this general area. I was gonna scrap it, but then I sort of just got the motivation to do it, and then I just did it. Like, you know, I just did the entire thing. So yeah, yeah, I love it. The actual track layout itself was built a while ago, like probably like 8 months ago, maybe, probably farther back, but or actually maybe not 8 months ago, probably like in like July, but like yeah, maybe that far back. But then the custom sports were done when I actually filmed this time lapse, which, as you can see, or was done with this episode in mind. Because I was originally going to redo the layout because I wanted to make a time lapse for it, but then I was like, you know what, I already did all the work for it, I'm not going to redo it. Yeah, it was just way more effort to redo it than to just keep it the way it is. So yeah, because it was already pretty good. So yeah, I'm fine with it. Anyway, obviously this is the mock tower coaster. This was built. This layout that I designed was built, or that I copied, was made before the footers report at Great Adventure, and we knew what the layout or the general track of the layout would be. Or I guess I track the general, I guess, like organization of the layout, and like how it's gonna be laid out. But yeah, this is before we knew that it was there's gonna have turns in it. Before all that, so at the time we just assumed it was gonna be a perfectly straight line on Ka's plot, which obviously now we know is not true. It's gonna be it's barely gonna touch Kingda Ka's plot. So is it really a Kingda Ka replacement? Like, is it really? It seems to me like it's more so just a like holdover for Kingda Ka's replacement, if they even do anything back there, which they will. It's in the park. They're probably. I hope they do something with the Golden Kingdom. Like, obviously, I hope that they make this coaster the part of the Golden Kingdom, but they won't. It's fine. It's gonna be part of the boardwalk probably. Hopefully, they just retheme all that. Yeah, I'm tired. I don't even know why I'm tired. It's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so no reason they should be tired. Yeah, I was just getting screenshots like crazy. Like, this coaster is probably the most like photogenic in the park, and I love it. So I just took like 50,000 screenshots while making this, and I'm not even sorry. So yeah, you will not be mistaken if you think this is this is the exact same color scheme as Kingda Ka. The ride is going to be the exact same theme as Kingda Ka. This is sort of like my like send-off build. I was going to do a recreation of Kingda Ka. The problem was I made it way too wide. Or I was not for this park, but like just in general, I was going to do a recreation of Kingda Ka. Never did. I had the layout done. I custom supported it. Never finished it. Made a custom train for it too, which was a pain. But yeah, because I usually don't do custom trains. But yeah, anyway, I made that, and then I realized, oh wait, I made the layout like twice as wide as it should be. So yeah, that was a mistake on my part. If I kind of want to go back and redo it, but then again, that's so much work. Like, that is an ungodly amount of effort. And I really don't want to do that. I kind of just want to like focus on this park and finish it, because like how long have we been in this park? We've been doing this since July, June or July. Like I don't know. We've been playing this game for well over a year at this point, and like yeah, we've been playing this game for well over a year and have not even finished a park yet. Like Menard Park, like that was pretty quick, relatively quick for a park. I think it only took like four-ish months. Actually, let me check. But yeah, Brocken Landing was a smaller park. That took longer just because I almost scrapped it. But yeah, point is, like, this park has taken me like an unholy amount of time, and like mainly because like whenever I'm building, I'm just like staring at the park. I'm like, yeah, I like what I built so far. I want to finish it, but I also just want to like, this looks really cool. So, and yeah, I just don't end up building. So that's my main problem. It's just me being a lunatic. But yeah, so right here, we're just gonna say that I didn't want the supports to go in the water. In real life, it definitely won't be like this, but I just didn't want the supports in the water, so I did this weird system right there. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, we just got a jump cut there. I actually did a ton of the tower while without recording it, or I put it out of order. I don't even know. I hope I didn't put it out of order. But yeah, now we actually do the bulk of the work, which even the stuff you just saw was like the minimum amount of effort here, because I did so much work for this thing. This tower took so long to make. It's only 800 pieces, but like every single connector, every single support had to be literally perfect, and you can't just rotate these bracings because they're done in, from what we've seen, they're done in a specific way. This was made from, I believe, ML Designs recreation of the tower coaster. I can't remember that. Don't quote me on that. But I just wanted to like get it as close as I could. And yeah, this took forever. But yeah, you can't copy and paste them because they're done in like a weird way, or the bracing is done so like it doesn't look like an X from the back. It looks like just straight lines from like head on. It's really neat, but like it just takes so long, and it was not fun. I think I tried to copy and paste it here. Yeah, I did do that there, and then I think I might have had to go back and redo it. No, I didn't. I did not have to go back and redo it. But even then, there's still a ton of work left for this. You can see me just like looking around the park, trying to like see, what am I doing here? Oh right, because I had to reprofile it. So yeah, in real life, the tower's gonna be like a perfect circle, it looks like. So I had to reprofile it a little bit. So yeah, that was not fun. I kind of forgot about that, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. See, I use a motion. If you use a motion detector, you can use a perfect motion thing. You can use get a perfect circle easily. This is the best way to do it. So yeah, that's what I did. Then comes the task of actually connecting the tower to the track, which also took forever. So yeah, now shuttle coasters in this game for rides that aren't meant to be shuttle coasters are a pain. They're very difficult to do because you have to get them, or I guess not very difficult, they're just, I guess, a pain to get to work because you have to make them launches at such a precise speed or an exact speed to get it to actually return to the station. Now the way I did this was I had to set the launches to a perfect acceleration so it's not wasting any time already being up to speed, and then you have to have the station set to to the highest speed exit speed as possible and have the friction all the way down to 0.3. That's the only way I could find to get this to work. And even then, it still took forever to get to work because any slight issue with the launch will cause it to not make it back to the station. So yeah, it'd be nice if Frontier just gave us native shuttle coaster support for all of them, but you know, sometimes you gotta do this finicky. Yeah. Now, I did use no track limits to build this. I have just decided, you know, I'm tired of dealing with the restrictions on the track that the game gives. So I'm just installing no track limits. I might honestly reinstall the scaling mod too. Like, there's no reason, like, you should be able to scale them all the way down. Everything all the way down, and you should have no track limits. Like, there's no reason you should have a bunch of limits on what you can do. I know, I get it, it's probably because of the models. The modeling that Frontier did, so they don't want you to screw with it and make it look terrible. But, you know, it's whatever. Yeah, this part was fun. When I was recording the cinematic for the intro, you may have noticed that some of the things were clipping. I did just fix that. Like, the cars were clipping with the supports in some places. I did factor in the reach of the rider. I did not factor in the collision with the cars. That was a bad move on me, so I did fix that. I believe this support was one of them that I had to fix. But yeah, some of the cars were just like smash into the supports, and that is not good. So you don't want that. But yeah, yeah, this is the bulk of the work here. I mean, not really, but like, you know, I don't know. It's kind of hard just building up high like this. I don't know why, but like for me, I feel like it's a lot easier to build down at the ground than it is to build like 400 feet in the air. Or at least with this coaster, I felt it was a pain to do. Typically, I don't find it that bad. Now, with this coaster, I've also built my first real custom train. Besides that one Kingda Ka thing I was talking about earlier, this is my first like true custom train, which I built exactly 1 year after the game came out. One of the features I was actually most excited for, I just never used. So, you know, yeah, this is a pretty lackluster year for me in this game, to be honest. Like, this park I'm not the biggest fan of, to be honest. Like, at first I really loved it. I loved the entrance area, love all that. But then I was like, as time went on, like, it's perfectly flat. That's not my problem with it. And all the plazas are just way too big. Like, I think if I ever do when I do another park, I'm going to try and make the plazas a little more realistic. I guess I kind of just got like little overboard with the new path tool. So, you know, it's whatever. Yeah. So yeah. I believe the time is about to end in a few minutes, so I'm going to see you guys in the actual real-time bit. So I will see you guys then. Alright, people, this is the one I've been waiting to do since we started the series. The whole plan with this park was originally just to house this coaster, if I'm being honest. And I was going to scrap it, but like, the original idea of this park was to just be a new park for me to work on. And then it became, I had the idea of putting this coaster in, and now we're here with this coaster in. So yeah, this has been a long time coming. It absolutely dominates the skyline. Like, I have been planning this sightline since the very beginning. Like, we have the entrance, it's right there. We have over here. It's over there. You can see it. This view was pretty deliberate. You have to see it through the dive or through the Immelman. This design point especially was very deliberate. And then over here, which will be over here, is very deliberate as well. So yeah, I've been playing this for months, literally since like June. It is October now. So yeah, we've been playing this for a while. But yeah, I'm super happy we're finally doing this. So this is our mock extreme tower coaster. This is the one that was in the surveys for Great Adventure. We know Great Adventure will be getting one of these, or at least I'm pretty sure. Just a little different. So yeah. Anyway, so the thing goes into a stall, launch, and to a stall. It's slightly different in real life. In real life, it's gonna have a launch in the stall. We can't do that, and stall is way shorter than in real life. So yeah, and then it goes up the tower. I think it's like 91 miles an hour, but like it hits it at the peak of the launch. And I have to go really high up the launch track, so you can actually get to the top of the tower. So yeah, this is a pretty tall coaster. It's about 415 feet, I think. But yeah, so yeah, it basically just goes up. There's a spiral. Outer banks up here, flies back down, breaks in the launch, and then goes to the stall and does it all backwards. You know, pretty good shuttle coaster. I think this is going to be a really good coaster when it goes to Great Adventure. You know, it's not a Kingda Ka replacement, so realistically, I can't really complain. It's a 400-foot mock extreme spinner. What is there to complain about? But yeah, so we have this area right here. We're going to be primarily working on this path right here. I do want to theme this coaster. Now, that theming is basically just going to be like only, not really in the queue at all. It's probably just going to be like around the coaster station itself and maybe the launch track. The trains will probably be custom, I mean honest, but yeah, that's about it. Will be themed, but like American theming. So yeah. So yeah, we're probably gonna have. I do have a plan for this area, so we're gonna have a flat road right here. Just this guy right there. We're gonna have a gift shop right here, and then we're gonna have a probably a restaurant or a quick service thing right here. I don't really know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I am gonna try and conceal the wooden coaster as much as possible by putting stuff against the path. Don't know how it's gonna work out, but we'll see. So, theming, it's gonna be like Kingda Ka. I already have a name picked out and everything. I want this to be like a homage to Kingda Ka. This is gonna be like my send-off build for Kingda Ka by replacing it with its replacement. By building its replacement in the game. So, no, yeah. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get started. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, I think we reached a good midpoint with this build. I've clearly done a ton of work. You know, this is taking a while. But yeah. So, basically, I mean, I guess it doesn't look like I've done too much. I basically just put a bunch of fences around everything and set up the framework for some buildings to the station. That's pretty much it. I did also add this flat ride, I think. I think that's what I did. Can't remember. But yeah, this would be like a new expansion basically. I've decided that this area is going to be the boundary for the area. I'm probably gonna do like something like going into this would be like sort of going into the Golden Kingdom, like a Great Adventure, or the Wild Walkway. But yeah, I have built this little entrance gateway inspired by obviously the King's entrance. But yeah. So yeah, not much has changed. I have built the entire station. I was considering scrapping it at one point, but then I put in the, I changed the base, and I really like it now. See, I've used a lot of these mythology pieces, so it's the first time I've ever used a mythology theme. But yeah, we use a lot of those pieces to make this, along with a lot of these pirate stockade fences, these western beams. It's a lot of stuff. The stockade fences are literally everywhere. Like, let's see how many pieces I made with this. Just this entire area is 408 pieces. of just this fence. And yeah, so you know, there's a lot of this. I've done the queue line. I originally had this as the flagstone path, like this one. Then I just fumbled around with it. This is 2 different colors. I might change this to this. I might change this color, the path color, to this, because I like that better. But yeah, I messed around for a little while. I realized that this looked good on the flat ride pad, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that in the entire area, and I did. So yeah, we have that. I'm probably gonna put like a little shop in the island right here, or either that right there or right there. Maybe not right here though, because I don't want to like cut off the sight line. Is the thing. The sight line's very important for this area. So you know, I'm trying to hide everything as possible. I put bamboo right here so you can mostly hide the wooden coaster. You know, there's this little gap going into the maintenance area right here, which I will detail. I'm probably just gonna put like, I don't know, I'll figure it out. Just like send the staff path over here, put a bunch of crates and stuff over here, and call it quits. But yeah, no one should be going back there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm putting bamboo up on this too. Might go a little further and do it up to the edge of the area. Just want it to like sort of just like surround this wooden coaster. Like this wooden coaster is like literally inside a little island in the path. So I'm gonna like pretty much just like box it in. Which actually I was thinking, 650 subs and I delete this entire area and put a coaster in here. I do have an idea for it. So 650 subs, we'll delete the Wild Mouse. Maybe not the wooden coaster, I don't really know. I'll figure it out. But definitely retheme it. Where is it? This coaster. We'll do the Vekoma. Or the Hagrid's coaster if you want to see it. But yeah, probably most likely the Vekoma. Probably do this. But so yeah, 650 subs, we'll place the Wild Mouse, redo the jungle area, or redo Tiki Town, and sort of just extend it from the jungle area. But yeah, I think that'll be cool. So 650 subs, that's your new goal. But yeah. So yeah, I have built these buildings. I'm probably going to do it. I don't know what I'm going to do for the roof. I'm probably going to just copy this roof, I think. It's going to be my best bet. But I don't really know. So I will figure that out. It's probably just going to be these 2 buildings in this area. This is going to be a real building area. You can't really do ride photos for this, for a spinning coaster. So you just got to sort of deal with it. I have not done the train yet. That is going to happen. And I'm going to see if I have to put lights in the queue. Because I was thinking, I'm going to look at Raptair's cube for theming and stuff. But I want to see if I have to put like big lamp posts in there. Because I really don't like the way they look. But yeah, so I will see you guys. Let's get a good view for the pan. And then I will see you guys in a minute. Alright people, so it's been a minute since I recorded that last segment. Yeah, it was about over a month ago. So, actually almost 2 months ago. So, yeah. So, I did do the next 2 episodes in between when I recorded this segment and the last one. But as you can see, the snow's come out. So, yeah, it's the end of the year. I'm actually completely finished the next episodes. I just need to edit them. So, I thought, you know what, I haven't edited this video yet. I'm just gonna re-record the 3rd bit so I can just talk and go through the stuff. I think I remember what I did. This is an old version of the park that I've had since I finished this coaster. Or not really finished because there's no benches and stuff, but like, you know, it's fine. Yeah, so as you can see, I've changed the color of this ride. I'm gonna try and like go through and like try and remember what I've done. So I did just watch the second part, but I don't exactly remember everything I've done. So yeah, we're gonna give it a whirl. So yeah, we changed the color. It looks like tiger stripes now. I think it looks really cool. Yeah, most importantly, custom train. This is my first ever time doing a custom train. I think it turned out really well. I wanted it to basically like feel like this is like, I don't know, like kind of like Treasure, I guess. Like you're in a jungle, the train is I guess the treasure. I don't really know. There's not really much lore in this ride, but like, it just looks cool. But yeah, I like it. I just like covered it in bamboo and gold. Looks cool. My first time ever doing custom train. I think I did pretty good. But yeah, definitely a really hard one to do this with, considering most of the extreme spinners, or all of them in real life, have, I believe, a mesh instead of the like how it is in game. It's really hard to explain, but like it has like a mesh for the front like panel instead of a full solid sheet. So it's definitely different from real life, but you know, it's fine. But yeah, I'm just in love with this thing. I did make custom lampposts for this. I believe I took some Viking pieces and then put some storm lanterns on it. Right? Yeah, there are two Viking lampposts. Flips upside down, so I don't have to deal with the textures. But yeah, you can just see that. Just use the pieces as creatively as you can, and this is what you get. I'm just kidding. This is not creative at all, but you know, it's just, I guess, smarter than using than having to make a full custom lamppost. I mean, it's a full custom lamppost, but like, you get what I mean. It's definitely different. I don't know if the rocks were in the last update. But yeah, we have this bit right here, this little pond. I need something to break up the space. I think it looks good. The main, like, these would all be like fake rocks, but like, I guess it's like supposed to be like a volcano-ish bit, or like remnants of a volcano, and this is what is left now. But yeah, and then here we have our restaurant, which I do like. This was actually inspired by something I did in Planko 1. It was the one for Rocket Landing's Wing Coaster. If I have an image, I'll throw it up. I definitely don't, so I'm probably gonna have to go into my computer or go into Planko 1 and find it. But yeah, I do like this. Definitely. So apparently, the restaurants and fast food units have different needs in game. So this park is definitely not gonna run well if you open it. But you know, because I've only used restaurants. But you know, live and learn for the next time I ever do a park. And then if we go down this way, just like, yeah, I just sheet this thing in foliage right here. You can see the wooden coaster, but like, it's just really like barely there. I think he did some stuff back here too. Yeah, there's some boxes here. But yeah, that's about it. Just like, for most of the area, you just can't see the wooden coaster. It's just not really there. Then we have a gift shop. I haven't done the gift shop yet. I'm going to do it, probably, at some point. But, you know, we will do it eventually. It's just not the time I want to do it. There's like 20 gift shops, or like, not maybe that might be hyperbole, but like, there's a lot of buildings in this park that I just haven't done yet. Most of them are just gift shops that I don't want to do because I'm going to detail them correctly, or like, quote unquote correctly. But yeah. I don't know if this is the updated version of this, but eventually I do take a bunch of trees away from the jungle, or from the kids area. I don't know if this is the right version. I did that though. I don't think it is. You know, because I think I removed this tree. Yeah, this is definitely the old version. But honestly, it doesn't look as bad as I remembered it. Yeah, I remember this looking pretty bad. But I don't hate it. So, it's not horrible. Might also go back to this, like, I don't mind this. But yeah, so, next episode, we're going to be doing something over here. It's not what, I don't know if I actually had that in the video, but there was an accelerator sitting here, along with a mining chain. A lot of them, those are not coming next episode. But we are going to do, over the next 2 episodes, we are going to completely do the western area. And, I do also foliagize this line and do a bunch of stuff around the park. Still not this though. This is still exactly the same way in my current file. So I'll do that eventually. But yeah, so anyway, that brings a wrap to this episode. I think I'm going to give you guys a POV, and I'm going to edit the video finally and try to get it out before the new year, because it is the 29th. I said I will disappear till December in the last episode, or in the comments in the last episode, and I did not mean that at the time, but now it actually has happened. So, yeah, not going to disappear till February, that I'm noticing. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. It's not going to be that long. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.